And so I just wanted to take a few minutes to share how mental illness and suicide has also affected my family. And how it's also been a story that I transformed into love in action. My sister, we call her Pee-wee. She is an artist, a singer, songwriter. She is, I still use the word in the present tense because for me she lives on. But what happened 3 years ago, almost on June 16th, 2018, she died by suicide. She took her own life. And it's one of those things where you don't really understand what happened to make that life decision. And after going after the why, there is no answer. There is no answer to why these things occur. It's a collective experience of combinations, circumstances. And it has led me to being on stage here today. It's led me to share a voice. It's led me to go deeper into the work of what it is to dive into this realm of mental space. There's mental health, but there's mental space. And my sister was 28 years old. She was very young. We were hoping to sing together and sing at the United Nations. And that was something that was, we wanted to change the world. We wanted to bring light into the world. The fascinating thing with mental illness is that you do not see it. So as much as she was illuminating her stage, our family, we were all in awe of who she is and who she was as an artist, as a human being. We were unable to see and tap into that curtain, that veil that everyone has. And we just didn't know that what she was saying in her lyrics was just more than an art form. It was a true assessment of one's mental space. And we, her followers, her fans of hers, just saw it as beauty. And it's hard to be able to translate that when it's so close. So when my sister died, it wasn't just one suicide. It became the family's suicide. And being also a mother, I had to cater and start a deeper listening into what my son's mental hygiene was going to look like as he lost his auntie, and they have very few years between them. And that's why I'm here today. I'm here to look at the different aspects of the why we don't see this mental space that we're in. We don't recognize this mental space. Mental illness is one thing, mental health is one thing, but what is this mental self-awareness that maybe we can create and co-create this mental health culture together, which basically is intertwined with love in action. But it's not just action, it's the embodiment of an empathetic listening, an empathetic knowing that I don't know what you're going through, but I do know that we can communicate even in silence. And maybe that's the language of the new mental health culture that we're creating together.